You know, guys, if you guys have watched any of my Delta videos, y'all realize that Lake Wilson is one of my favorite places to video. And usually it's a worm fishing kind of deal. And like we've talked about before, it just brings back a lot of old memories for me. And I've been trying to get down here all summer. I hadn't made it. It's August the 1st today. And it's really a nice day. It's nice and cool. The lake seems to be about normal, I guess. And anyway, we're gonna see what we can do. We're gonna shoot a video, hopefully. And obviously, if you're seeing this, we were successful at catching a few fish. I have noticed one thing about a little bit different with the lake here. They have put up a courtesy dock, so that's pretty cool. It's always been a problem pulling my boat up, so I'm glad to see that. Anyway, y'all hang loose. We're gonna try to shoot a nice video, and we'll talk about what we're doing a little closer to the end. Anyway, y'all stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Good fish usually can be. Here around these trees, there's a lot of limbs that fall off these trees. A lot of times they're buried in limbs. And every once in a while you'll find them in some of this grass here. You got a combination of the two that usually is a good thing. Bite right there. I think it's bass. We'll do tomorrow. But like I say, usually they're around the grass or well, more times than not it's around these cypress trees. It seems like, I noticed last year, seems to be a fungus or something on some of these trees. Some of these trees are dying. And I don't know exactly the pattern, but it seemed like last year that whenever you had a fungus tree that was completely dead, that you wouldn't catch any fish. But if you had a live tree, it seemed like the live trees were the ones that were live with the bass too. So it's not a steadfast rule, but it did kind of seem that way. So I'm gonna hit everything so I can kind of tell what's going on, but I really kind of feel like it's gonna be the live trees are gonna be the deal. And of course, every time we come to a grass patch, we're gonna make a couple of flips in there too, just to kind of see what's going on. But one thing about it, we're just now getting started. I expect a pretty decent day. But if it's not, one thing you gotta know is down here on this Arkansas Delta, there's a plethora of these little lakes down here. And we can hit another one today. There's just within 30 minutes of here, there's several options we've got. So I brought several kind of baits. I like flipping here in Wilson. I have crank. I think the biggest fish I've ever caught out here was, crap, it's been a long time ago, but I caught it on a crankbait. But for the most part, I like flipping. Catch a lot of fish. Usually just makes for a good day. So that's what we're gonna try to do. I see another boat coming. We have had the lake to ourselves for about 5 minutes, so you know. That's one thing about fishing here, you don't see a lot of people most of the time. They hear me talking to this camera, they're gonna think I'm crazy. So I really don't care. I don't know. You know, that's one of the hardest things about shooting videos is, you know, basically I'm just talking to the camera just like I would if I had a partner. And I kind of like doing that. People sure give you some strange looks, for sure. Really had done a whole lot of flipping lately. You know, we fished a tournament a few days ago and had a pretty good day flipping, but other than that, I had done a lot of flipping. It's about that time though, so my main tournament season is over. For the most part, we've got a championship here in, I think sometime in September. So we got a little time, end of September. So I'll start going to scout a little bit here, probably in a month or so. But I'm hoping in the next few weeks I can work on this YouTube channel a little bit. I was really fortunate. About a week or so ago, I got my 1,000 subscribers. So I appreciate that. Everybody subscribed. I sure appreciate it. Stuff comes real easy for some folks. Some folks it doesn't. It's taking years, so it really hasn't been easy for sure. And people say, well, why do you do that stuff? You know, in all honesty, I've done a lot of things in media and, you know, in the roundup fishing business. Sold advertising for magazines. Had a nice website, very successful website. When Lake Monticello was booming. Got over 1 million hits in 2 years. I think it's pretty good for a little niche site. I've written articles. I've been the editor of a magazine before. I've owned a magazine. All that kind of stuff. Lots of things in the fishing business. Sold baits and what have you. Not only have I written magazines, I've worked with some pretty big time writers as far as that goes. You know, just techniques and different things. But the video thing is really kind of really suck at video, so I like to do things that I'm not the best at sometimes. See if I can do it. Yeah. It's kind of what got me started in the YouTube. I knew I pretty well sucked at it, so I give it a shot. Like I said, it hadn't been too bad. Got certain things I like to talk about. I'm always looking for new topics to talk about. So if you guys have anything you want me to do a video on, I'd be glad to look at it. If it's something I know something about. If I don't, then obviously I may or may not. We just plug along here and catch a few fish. We got a nice breeze this morning. Got another grass patch here. So we're gonna flip in there and see if we can't find one hiding there somewhere. But this guy's looking at me like I'm crazy. Anyway, we're gonna hit some of these little game and fish lakes today. Hopefully we'll stay here at Wilson. It'll be good enough we can stay here. If not, we'll go to Grand and see what happens. That's kind of what's on my mind. I brought some spinnerbait and crankbait and stuff just in case I wanted to make a move today. Kind of knew what I usually catch them on. So. Anyway, what size is it? Anyway, we got the old GW coming up here. I hadn't had a bite yet. Yeah, I'm trying to shoot a YouTube video, but it's not doing very good. Well, I hope it happens, but it hasn't so far.
Good luck. Have a good day. Be safe.
Thanks, man. Oh yeah, there we go. Get your butt in here. There you go. Golly, first bite of the morning. That's what I'm talking about. Put came right out. Ain't no big one. We're gonna put him in the box just for a little bit. We're not gonna carry any home to eat or anything, but anyway, we'll take a photo here in a little bit and let them go. That was a crazy bite. It's way off the cover. There's stuff out there on the water, but it wasn't on a tree or anything. It just felt funny, and next thing you know, it starts going against the wind there, kind of like going against the wind current, I guess. So anyway, I knew there was something going on. Something was awry. That's a good thing. We'll take it. 10 will be a bite. Pop over there. Get your bucks in here. There we go. Oh, it's been tough. being tough. Oh. We'll stick him back here in the box for a sec. We won't keep him long, that's for sure. He couldn't dunged it and took off. He was naming that team and then he took off. And they're not begging for their fun. What I was after today is catch you to have a good time, relax a little bit. Sometimes you need that, you know. We've been hard at it at work. Sometimes you just gotta get out and relax. Got a lot of things on my mind, so when that's the case, I usually just try to get out and go somewhere I like. This is one of those places I like. You know, even if I don't catch them, I like it. Kind of gets me back at peace. You know, me and a buddy of mine were talking the other day, and you know, you get so stressed out with just day-to-day life, and it's crazy that you can be out here for about 30 or 40 minutes fishing. Whether you catch anything or not, it helps to catch them, don't get me wrong. But you can be out here for 30 or 40 minutes, making some casts, flips, whatever you're doing. And all of a sudden, all those little chest pains you were having, all that good stuff, they kind of go away. The headache you have had for 3 days, it goes away. So, fishing's got to be pretty good for the mind and the soul. The body, I don't know so much about. You gotta love it. I don't know if I want to go to Arkansas or Washita. Washita's been pretty hot. I mean, we struggled the other night. Didn't look like it when you come in with a decent stringer of fish, but man, we had to fight for them. Oh, there we go. There we go. Come on, get yourself up in here. There we go. Oh, we just got into a little water, I guess. There we go. Hook came right out. So, anyway, I'm gonna take a few photos in a little bit. And we'll return them all back to where they live. Man, I got that aerator, put a little juice on them back there, so I don't think it does them any harm whenever you got the juice on them and turn the air on. I think it's good for them. So I don't mind leaving them in there for a little bit. But man, that aerator came on, and man, you think they've been shot at or something. They scattered like a covey of quail in there. I felt that on the fall. A little better fish there. There you go. I felt that thing. It was falling, and I saw my line jump. I guess he was trying to spit it time I set the hook, because he got his hook in the lower lip there. He's up there. Taking the fool. There you go. There we go. It really ain't good. I ain't in the lower lip. I got him in the tongue. I hate hooking him in the tongue. But anyway, it's a little bit better fish. He ain't no hog, but it's better. I'll put him in the box and make him Instagram famous and let him go. Uh-oh, third bite. Hang on. Yeah, yes sir. That's a big one, dude. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a big fish. He ain't as big as I thought he was, but still nice. I can get him in the boat. Boat flip time. Come on, get your butt in here. That's what I came for right there, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Right there. That's why I keep flipping that worm. I had him hooked good too. He was stuck. He's never gonna come off. We're gonna put him in the box and we'll take a few photos in a little bit and let him go. Pretty much whenever I put them up, they hang on. Uh-oh. There's another one. Oh yeah. Get your butt in here. Come on. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I don't catch as many over here, but they're usually a little bit better. The ultra 5 speed worm strikes again. appreciate you guys watching. If you hadn't subscribed, please do hit that like button, and we're gonna put him in the box. We're gonna take some pictures, and we're gonna call it a day pretty soon. Thank y'all for watching. I fished with it on. Come on, hang on. There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. Come on, just step up in here. Oh yeah. Perfect. That's what I'm talking about. Settle down, bud. Settle down. Come on. It's hard to catch in the boat, and he is. I got him in here. Grab him around the head, I guess. Oh, I like that. Every time I talk about pit, cranking up and moving. Golly, stuck him exactly like the last one. I'm gonna get pliers for them. It's not bad. Hold on for it, monkey. There we go. Oh yeah. Get yourself in here. That's what I'm talking about. It looks like an Instagram special right there. Every one of them good. Goodness. Don't you hook them like this in a tournament? There we go. About to wash up on the bank. Go out there and put him in the box. We'll take the photo and let him go. Oh, he hit it out. Oh, he didn't. Oh gosh. Good fish. I thought he could spit it out. He didn't. Good deal, Lucille. That's what I'm talking about. It has been a pretty good day. It started out really tough, and been the longer the day's gone, the better it's gotten. Hooked him good. Just about done for the day, so I'm gonna go back here and take a few photos. I'm gonna put this in the box for just a few minutes. We'll fish probably not another 50 yards or so, and we're gonna call it a day. Then we're gonna talk a little bit about how we did it and all that kind of good stuff. So anyway, y'all hang on. Okay, let's talk a little bit about what we're doing today. Started out the morning. I started out with a 7-foot heavy action rod, E7 Shimano Corrado, 17-pound in Vexus, and I was going with a 3/16 weight and a trick worm with a 2/0 hook. So we were basically just, all of the fishing we did, we were pretty much flipping visible cover. We started out fishing the trees, the grass, whatever wood I could see, but most of the fish came off the trees today. First half of the day, I pitched the trick worm around there, and finally I got all the way down the other end of the lake, and I just said, you know, I really haven't fished the Zoom Ultra Vibe Speed Worm Texas rig. I used to fish it down in Florida when we go down there, but down there you basically just throw it out and reel it in. But some of my buddies have been throwing it out, actually flipping the bait and dead sticking it basically. So I thought, well, today would be a good time to try that. So when I rigged this up before I came down, I've got it on the same 7-foot heavy rod, the same E7 Shimano Corrado, but I'm using 20-pound Seaguar Tatsu, and it's really limp. If you hadn't used a Tatsu, it's pretty expensive, but it's really limp line. So I'm using 20-pound Tatsu, a 3/0 Gamakatsu round bend, and I went up to a 1/4 ounce weight just because I wanted to kind of this is really bulky, and I still wanted a good fall. And so anyway, I went with that. And to be honest with you, the size difference when I started flipping the speed worm is just unreal. I caught the biggest fish, and I caught most of the ones I've caught. The grade's been a little better, so I'm really impressed with that. Hot summertime, you know, I like coming down here on the Delta, and we've talked about it before. You know, if you don't catch them here at Wilson, this is Lake Wilson I'm on. If you don't catch them here, then you know, it's just a few minutes over Grand Lake. Wallace is back up the road, so you've got some more places to go. So we were about that far this morning from leaving and going back to Grand. I brought some crankbaits, spinner baits, and stuff like that to fish over there. That's what I like to do. but they started biting here, and I'm like, well, we're gonna stay here and milk them the best we can, and had a really good day, you know, overall at the end of the day. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching my videos. If you like it, you get something out of it, please like and subscribe. Also, there'll be some fish that I put that I don't put on YouTube. There'll be some that are on my IGTV channel, my Instagram. So anyway, my handle, address, whatever you want to call it, my page over there is Greg Gulledge _ Fishing Adventures. So go over and check that out. There'll be some things, some miscuts and just stuff. If I fall out of the boat or something, it'll be over there. So anyway, I appreciate y'all watching, and I'll catch y'all next time. Thanks for watching.